Good morning. This is Doreen with ThoughtStorm Journal. I want to talk a little bit today about clinical depression. This is a subject that is near and dear to my heart. And I want to talk about the most direct way out of it that I have ever found. Now, I lived with depression for over 10 years, and that's not counting the low-level depression I dealt with from my childhood. But the very worst of it occurred in my adulthood in a 10-year span of time that lasted until I managed to find a formula that worked for me. It was major depressive disorder, and I was often immobilized because it was so severe. I was confined to bed because I had no strength or will to do anything else. It was just that bad. And I'm starting this subject from the reference point of my own experiences with depression, because that's all anyone can do. But I found my way out, and that was ultimately through one thing: meditation. And there have been many other claims that meditation has proved helpful for depression sufferers. I was looking on the internet the other day for articles about the scientific reasons that meditation might help depression. And they all claim that meditation seemed to reduce the inflammatory chemicals in the brain that are present when a person is depressed. And it also seemed to increase the level of positive feelings. It helps people sleep better. It reduces physical pain and inflammation and can reduce other physical symptoms that can lead to depression. But when I was looking for the reason why they think meditation helps, I couldn't really find it. They don't seem to know. But I can tell you exactly why meditation works for depression. It works because it raises your vibrational frequency. And this is considered to be very unscientific about something like depression, because we all want to lean towards science. And this seems a little new agey. But I can tell you that your personal vibrational frequency is as scientific as it comes. This is physics. Raising your vibration makes you feel better in every way, and it can even reduce health problems. Being at a lower vibrational frequency makes you more susceptible to disease, and this would include depression. But what does this all mean? If we want to talk about science, I've quoted him many times, but scientist Nikola Tesla, the science we weren't allowed to learn about in school, once said, and I quote, "If you want to learn the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration." Frequency and vibration are everything. Now, the great law of attraction teachers, Esther and Jerry Hicks, claimed that attending to your vibration and keeping it high was the most important thing you can do, because high vibration takes care of everything else as it pertains to your well-being. Having a high vibration makes you feel good. If implemented every day for 15 to 20 minutes, meditation can begin to make you feel better as it raises your vibrational frequency. But here's the interesting thing. It raises it to the frequency in which you were always supposed to be. None of us were ever meant to be in a low vibration. We're not meant to live in fear. We're not meant to be depressed for years on end. If you can learn to stop your thoughts for 15 minutes a day through meditation, your vibration naturally wants to rise. Stopping your thoughts can allow it to rise on its own. And for those of you who believe you can't meditate, I was one of them, you're telling yourself something that just isn't true. You can. Just keep trying. Find a meditation coach if you need to, someone who can help guide you through the process. Try different methods until you find one that works for you. Start with 5 minutes a day and step up the time as you're able. But here's the thing. As you're doing this every day and working your way up the vibrational ladder, practice gratitude. Take a few minutes every day to remind yourself what you're grateful for, or write a page in a gratitude journal of all those things. Deliberately look for reasons to feel good. Little by little, start recognizing when you're having negative thoughts and turn them around into positive ones. Now, I know that this is hard. When you're depressed, all you want to do is lie down. All you want to do is nothing. You want to take a pill and go hide from the world in the dark somewhere. And I would say, go ahead and do that. If that's all you feel like doing, just go ahead and do it. But when you find yourself moving out of a depression cycle that can sometimes last for up to 3 weeks, sometimes, start learning to meditate. It's the meditation that raises your vibration to the point in which you can start to have the strength to work on reversing your negative thoughts. And it's only when you've given yourself the time to meditate and begin to feel better that you can start to really feel like observing your gratitude. When you're depressed, you can't see what you're grateful for. It's like it's not even there. But when your vibration starts to rise, so does your mood. And you can find more things to be grateful for then. But try the meditation. Give it everything you've got and don't give up on it. Expect to be bad at it first. Expect for thoughts to creep in. And understand that everyone who meditates has problems with completely stopping their thoughts. Thoughts creep in. But forgive yourself and keep trying. It's well worth it, I promise. Now, if you want to say you can't do this or you don't want to do this, that's fine. Don't do it. You're welcome to keep taking pills or whatever it is you want to do. Maybe you feel that works for you. But for those of us who tried pills and they didn't work for us, or the side effects were too horrific, or for those of us who are just tired of taking pills, we look for other ways. This podcast is for people who want to try anything possible in order to find a way out of depression. The only way to solve a perceived problem is to be willing to entertain a new idea about it, to maybe hear things that you don't necessarily want to hear. And this is only one idea about depression. It's just an idea that worked for me and has worked for many others. There are many possibilities out there. But if you want to heal, make up your mind that you're not giving up. And when you make that decision, you will find a way out.